You know, a lot of our family members don't really understand why it is that we're doing this, but the truth is the world's not the world's changed. The country's changed around us, and it's not changed for the better. Um, not quite sure that this is the country that I want to raise my family in anymore. Um, you know, schools have really gone off the deep end. Um, I'm pro Second Amendment, just like any other red-blooded American, but mass shootings are cool, and you know, people want that last bit of fame. It's not the safe, proud country I grew up in, and it's sad. It's really sad. Um, we've decided over the last couple of years that we like to hop around a bit anyhow. Um, we've always been that way. Spend a year or two in a place, off to the next. Um, like most do. What do? You sit in your living room. Well, if I had a way that I could live, raise my family on a minimal income, um, with no house payment, I could do that, and I could raise my family. Um, I could be there every day, or we could stay on land, and I'd have to work 40 plus hours a week. I'd miss more than half of my kids' lives, and for what? 10, 15 years of freedom at the end. Um, I think, I think, I think we've got a very skewed reality in America, and I think that we've lost sight of what's important, and that's family and our children, our offspring, um, our legacy. You know, I ran a pretty successful business in Southern California. We did really well. Um, but in the end, all I, get done with work and I'm stressed out, I just yell at my family. I yell at my wife. I yell at my kids. Money's not that important. But getting back to our roots as humans um, really is important. Grocery stores aren't always going to be there. You can't always rely on somebody to provide you food. Um, you have to know how to survive in any world, and I think that teaching my kids this way um, will have far greater benefit in their life than teaching them the standard full-time job way. I think it's not fair that we have to spend 70% of our kids' awake life away from them. It's not natural. It's not the way God intended. Um, it's wrong for us to do this. You know, the goal should be to work as little as you can to provide a home for your family. And ultimately, inflation has gotten to the point where, it's 148% of housing inflation since the 1950s. When our grandparents paid $15,000 for their first house, or let's say they lived somewhere expensive like Los Angeles and paid $25,000 for their house. It is not fair for me to have to pay $1 million for the same house, or in a cheaper area, $400,000 for a house. That's absolutely ridiculous. And that is not the goal in life. The goal in life is to build a photo album full of memories that you have with your family. We don't get that long. And spending our time away from our family, 60% of that, none of us get to raise our kids daily until they're off on their own. That's unrealistic. I should be teaching my kid how to provide food for his family, how to properly prepare food, how to survive situations, how to navigate. Convenience isn't always going to be a convenience. At some point, we may not have the internet to rely on. And I'm okay with that. I hope you guys are too. And I'm really just kind of grateful that I get to spend this sort of life with my children. If we have plans and they don't happen, it's okay. We do something else. If nobody wants to do anything for the day, it's okay. We just hang out. The weather's always pretty nice. It'll rain for a couple hours most days, but far better weather than Pensacola, that's for sure. I do hear some manatees out here. It's pretty dark. I don't know if you guys can see, but I chose the name Sublime because one, it's my favorite band. Two, it's the meaning of word is to inspire, inspiring. And I really hope to inspire some of you to maybe chase your dreams and be who you want to be. There's literally, it's either a dolphin or a manatee right here. See if we can catch it. No luck. No luck. But I want you guys to really think about what's important to you. Of course, I sit back down, and there it is, making noise again. But love your little ones. Very soon, they're not going to be little ones, and then they're going to have little ones, and you may or may not be around for that. You know, maybe you have a kid like me that doesn't like to stay put, that caused enough drama in my town when I was young that probably not a good idea to go back. I'm an old man. I'm pushing 40. So I don't want to be in my hometown. So honestly, not a lot of areas around my hometown that I'm in love with. I hate the cold. It's absolutely miserable for me. Yeah, I've gotten to the point where I've been so rough on myself that I can't hardly walk. Some days I don't want to walk at all. You know, I picked a career that required me to go up and down ladders. I was in a car accident on my way home from work. Almost died. Right at the height of COVID. And I couldn't see my family. I couldn't even come say hi. You know, see how I was doing. Nothing. I mean, I was in pretty rough shape. Getting surgery was more difficult than normal. I had a shattered pelvis, a displaced tibial plateau fracture, but it turns out to be you know, I don't know if it was the length of time I had to wait to get surgery or the severity of my injury, but you know, pirates can live with one leg, so should be all right there. But
going to bed.
All right, buddy. Good night. I love you. Be a pretty good life. Be in paradise, warm weather.
Starting alarm for 5 o'clock or 6 o'clock? What do you think?
I don't know. Come here.
I'm going to start it for 5.
Dub wants to go fishing at 5 a.m.
Okay.
What do you want to go fishing for?
Whatever we catch.
Whatever we catch.
anything other than catfish.
Yeah, you catch a lot of catfish.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All we catch,
What's the biggest catfish you've caught?
it's 4 pounds probably.
Come here.
A 5 pound.
Get over here.
Actually, probably like a 5 pound. It was one of the venomous
Yeah.
ones.
Get over here.
I'm tired.
So just talk for a minute. Just talk for a minute.
What?
Just talk for a minute. How do you like living like this?
I like it.
Sit on my lap. This is my first little one. Not so freaking little. I got a half a grown man sitting on my lap right now.
Yeah.
So Jaden is
9.
17,
9.
9 years old. He's a freaking monster. But how do you like this?
I like it.
Yeah? What do you
Yeah.
like about it?
Everything.
Yeah?
You put a bench on it.
Yeah, I did. But what do you like about it?
Everything.
Everything?
Yeah.
You like muddy fucking water? Oh man, I cussed. You like muddy water?
No, but I like
Yeah.
everything else but working.
But working.
Working on the boat.
When do you work on it?
I help you.
Yeah, you do. But Jaden's learning.
Yeah. Alright, I'm going to bed.
You're just fucking. Damn, I keep cussing. Why you wet, dude?
I don't know.
You better change your pants before you get in bed. Yeah, they are. You're soaked.
But we're starting to learn for 5.
All right.